Hi everyone. Well, given the fact that three key All Blacks, all forwards, remain at home, there are inevitably going to be changes for this Test match here in South Africa. Justin, what's the most significant of those changes?
Yeah, look, Nisbo, I certainly think that when you look up front, the inclusion of Samasoni Taukei'aho, he's come in for Cody Taylor. Certainly they're looking to add some firepower there. It'll be a true test for him. It's not easy coming over, particularly set piece in South Africa. So, you know, a big challenge set for him. I'm sure he's up to it. And obviously the enforced change up front as well, with Nepo Laulala ruled out. So Angus Ta'avao comes in. So they're the most significant ones. Obviously Akira Ioane retains his place on the side of the scrum. That was probably one of the biggest debates, how that loose forward balance was going to work out, whether Scott Barrett was going to come into the mix, but they've left him at lock. So, yeah, quite a familiar looking forward pack, particularly up front.
And Ian Foster also talked about combinations, the fact that Taukei'aho and Angus Ta'avao work together with the Chiefs, and of course you got the locking combination from the Crusaders.
Yeah, you do, and I think that helps. You know, when you're looking to find your rhythm, find your mojo, and there's certainly no doubt that the All Blacks will be looking to tweak their game plan. They'll know that there'll be a physical contest against South Africa. You always expect that, but combinations, knowing each other really helps, and I think particularly at the breakdown, when people know their roles, know what the guy next to them is going to do, reads his body language, that certainly helps. So I think combinations are a big part of the side they've picked.
Okay, and just the one change in the back line, and of course Sevu Reece not playing in this test, replaced by Caleb Clark. First test match for quite some time.
Yeah, it is, and a real great progression for Caleb Clark to come from where he was, looking to turn his mindset to sevens. That didn't prove out to be as successful as he would have liked. Then he's had some injury worries just after he's finding form with the Blues, unfortunately, but now he's been catapulted into the team, and I think his power, his pace is something that the All Blacks can utilise. They're certainly going to need to take a little bit of leg worth off the midfield, and somebody like him injecting himself into the back line will be brilliant. And then obviously the other one is how that back four was going to marry itself out this weekend, and they've gone for Ioane and stuck with him. Caleb, as you mentioned, has come in, and the big debate, I guess, was around fullback as well. Well, Will Jordan stayed on the right wing, and Geordie Barrett retains his position at fullback.
Okay, so are you happy with that?
Oh, look, I think they have picked a side that they know what they can get out of these players. I certainly believe they could have been more ambitious. But in saying that, they need to make sure that they go out there and win this first test match, and I think Ian Foster has picked players that can do that.
Okay, cheers. Okay, well, the last 5 test matches between these two wins each and a draw, exactly the same number of points, 130 apiece. So that indicates it's going to be tight.